Every day we bring you the hottest music. The ultimate music mix. What's up, everybody? Some outrageous conversations.
I know a few alleged drug dealers.
This is not a drug conversation.
And I'm not.
This was.
No drug slender will be accepted.
Do not come play snitch here on the show. Disclaimer: I don't know anything about drugs. I don't know any drug dealers. I just want to talk about witchcraft.
Let's get to the real thing.
The Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
Guten Morgen, we are officially live. Morning, guys.
Some morning would be nice. I almost said things I shouldn't be saying on air.
Wat wil jy gesê het, Maria?
I don't know.
Yes, I also want to know. I'm curious. What?
That's the reason I stopped myself. Put on the mic.
All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to the Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. We are back live once again. I see a bunch of you already jumping on the stream on Informanté's Facebook page. Thank you for joining us this morning and every other morning. What say you, Mensa? How was the evening, Neville? You look like you didn't sleep at all.
Like how? Huh? Do I look tired now?
Yeah,
Ek het geslaap.
you look sick and you look fed up.
Begin jy weer met vet up?
I want in.
No, I'm fed up was most Tony Nyoma statement. It's like, no, you're not fed up, you're just fat.
No, I slept well. I was up by 4:30 this morning.
Yeah.
I was on the road by 5 o'clock.
Going where, no?
Onko Tupakauriri.
Oh, on the road as in jogging.
Yeah, that's it. Then.
I thought you were driving. I wonder, like, Elisenheim is not that far. Why do you have to drive 5 o'clock in the morning?
The jogging is skoon skuldgevoel. That's it. I just feel guilty about my little pleasures I probably had over the weekend last weekend. So
you go do some jogging.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's it.
I could never get into jogging.
Why?
Oh, up, man, Maria.
Yeah. I mean, you guys know I go to the gym and everything, but it's jogging. I don't like cardio. Let me be fair.
Oh,
I hate cardio.
Oh, you're just toning
I don't
up.
even
I
like
see.
the treadmill. Yeah, I prefer to tone up. But yeah, I hate jogging. I've tried it. I mean, I'll do it.
But why though? What is your
cardio.
big? Why do you have
I
an
don't
issue
like
with
cardio.
it? But
Like
your,
I prefer weightlifts. You know, like
your heart
Yeah,
also
weights.
needs a bit
I
of
understand I've got a good
exercise.
heart,
Yeah.
but
hoor net hier.
So-
I got a good heart.
Is
no,
that?
I mean health-wise.
Is, is Kwanyama power mos jy het gehoor gister. Even the heart is strong. You don't play.
Hey, listen, my grandmother had her last born at around 60 actually.
60.
Ah,
My youngest aunt is my age.
Nee.
I might even be older with her with a few months. So my mom and her mom were pregnant at the same time.
that's interesting.
So you only do resistance movements. Ne?
Basically, yeah. I mean, look, when I'm in the gym, I'll do treadmill, you know, I'll do the rowing, a bit of that, you know. I'll cycle, but I really keep it to I don't do all that stuff for more than 20 minutes. So I'll do 10 here, 10 there, and I'm done, and then I get into
So what time do you normally go to the gym?
Laat jy wat gaan maak. There's literally two potential. If I say I go to Virgin, you know, it's potentially 2 gyms. And if I give you a slot, then I've given my whole life away.
You know exactly what time to go find her there. Stalker vibes.
I have people I know at Virgin
That can send you her schedule.
Kyk net gou vir my, just there on the system, what time Maria comes in. You understand? I mean, Maria, if you need help, okay, especially, you know, maybe with squats, okay? You need a spotter. Okay. I'm just
Yeah, I know. Guys are a bit perverted in the gym. I hate it. I so hate it.
Is it?
Like you're just trying to do your squats. You're just in peace.
I'm not getting involved in this
But
conversation.
you probably see guys if you do your squats.
Yeah.
You probably see guys just like,
I try to tune out because I always have my earphones on. Gym is really not a place for chatting. But yeah, you can catch them like gazing from.
Fantara.
Yeah. So I usually do my squats with my ass
that usually-
facing the wall.
Come on. Like, y'all ain't gonna look at me. But isn't it sort of a compliment though if they're looking at you?
No, not at all.
Why?
Don't
Because
sexualize.
we like what we
Hey,
see most.
Jy kan toch net just leave the Me Too movement just for an hour out of the gym. Grrr. Just not Me Too, just for an hour.
I was telling Maria yesterday, Monday.
Oh,
It's like,
man.
there's
Was this
nothing I can do to you with my eyes.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. My eyes are just gonna. Ek sal my kyk en my wegkyk. Daar's niks wat ek kan doen. Don't worry.
I was sort of I just became fed up with gymming until last year, because last year January 2019 January I mean, I've been in the gym for over 34 years, and I don't want to do this anymore. Tired. Just don't want to see a bench press anymore, nothing. So I stopped, and then when Tim came in May,
Which
and
term?
Tim Mekanjo,
Oh.
Came
when,
where?
when he came to me in May to take part in the MTC boxing bonanza,
Oh, okay.
because
Context.
I just stopped gymming. I said I don't want to have anything to do with training. And then Tim came to me and said, Neville, I would love for you to take part in this MTC boxing
It's a
bonanza.
good thing you said no.
En hey, ek sal gemoer word. Maria. Ek so and sort of, and he sort of got me back into, let me go
now.
back to the gym.
Tim.
And then I started boxing. And I basically boxing is what I've been doing all the time, and then I basically now change it with a little bit of running here and there.
Had you done boxing before that?
No,
Not
no,
at all. Not even
no.
boxing training.
No,
stuff like
no,
that.
no, no.
Just
But I love the sport so much now. The amount of cardio work that you get in by punching and stuff like that is it's just phenomenal. But yeah,
how long do you think you would last before you get knocked out?
weet jy dat jy, a bar fight normally lasts 30 seconds,
Yes.
ne? If a guy catches you correctly,
Yes. Just
You-
needs
you-
to land one.
you're down and out in 30 seconds. And I can't fight, to be honest with you. Ek sal gemove word,
I actually considered boxing.
ne?
Remember we spoke about it.
Yeah, but Ims is there and he offered.
That's the problem.
Jealous toch or no, sir? All right, guys. Let's quickly delve into something here for this morning.
Ims is watching. Ims, wacht net gauw. Ims, if you are watching, okay, Maria wants to get into boxing, so please, yeah. Private sessions.
Electrolytes.
Okay. Nah.
Okay. So we have this. It's almost like I don't know, a running kind of schedule. We know around this time of the month, Neville normally has issues with his side chicks, and then he just wants to talk about relationships.
Gaan.
Play still. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about you. Yes.
Okay.
So for the past couple of days, he's been pestering us that we must talk about relationships. Prat. No. Now you can talk.
Yeah, let's just first just quickly just delve before we get into relationship. This Maria normally gives us, a media update as to the,
But he wanted to give that update.
yeah.
Oh, the issue of Miss what's her name? Corinne
Steenkamp.
Steenkamp, yes. I'm just trying to find the story on the Informanté page quickly.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the story, you guys? She's got a colored surname.
Here it is. Some colors are more racist than white people.
Oh, yeah, eindelijk, nee.
Yeah.
Trying to run away from the
Yes.
real ancestry.
I will shun it. I am not one of you guys. All right. Anyway, as reported by the Informanté News, A teacher at the Hillside Christian College in Walvis Bay, yes, not Walfish, Walvis Bay, has been suspended with immediate effect following racially discriminatory comments on social media. The woman, identified as Corinne Steenkamp, was employed as a grade 2 teacher assistant at the coastal school. Steenkamp on Sunday, the 7th of June, made racist comments on the post about 2 white suspects who are among 4 others implicated in the killing of a 43-year-old Zimbabwean street vendor at the Save More at Temba Plaza supermarket in Ochiwarongo. I wonder if the situation was the other way around. Would there still be an outrage or media or media coverage? Steenkamp wrote on social media after the arrest of Jonathan Patrick Meiberg and Yanni Janssen van Vieren. She further added that civilization is not made for blacks and the Bible is not written for blacks. Let that sink into your rotten, smelly mouth. Go back to the bush and eat your rotten food like your forefathers. And irate Steenkamp continued. Hate speech.
I'm just smelling my own breath now.
I honestly, I don't want to read the whole,
Yeah.
the entirety of the story, but that sort of kind of gives you context of who she is and you know, why she makes it onto the show this morning.
Okay, to add to that, I just want to say she was an assistant teacher for grade 2s.
Yes.
With about 90% black
Yes.
learners.
Kids. Yes. In the class.
In a class.
And that is her thinking, ne?
And that's her thinking.
As was Maria Nodita gesê het, we on our own.
We really are. but it does open up, I mean, numerous other discussions. But also and I know in that same article, the journalist who wrote it, Zorena, did interview the principal of the school.
Yes.
And she seemed to be shocked that this woman
Would say stuff like
would
that.
say. But here's the thing: she has on her profile, she's been having. It's not a new thing. I enjoy being white or something, and white lives matter. And
White polar bear.
yeah, the white polar bear, like
South African, old South
yes,
African
the old
flag.
South African. So, are you? I'm always. I'm trying to be polite about it.
Yeah, please be.
Yeah. I'm always surprised when white people around the races plead ignorance to somebody's racism, because what that tells me is they've normalized
Yes.
a lot of this behavior as well, and that's why it wasn't obvious until it was called out or it was said so brutally. Because you're not going to tell me you didn't know somebody was racist that has the old South African flag, apartheid flag, and has white lives matter, or you know, it's there. The evidence is there for anybody that wanted to find it. But obviously, if you have the same opinions, then you wouldn't consider it racist. You'll just consider it, you'll normalize it, and you'll think it's normal.
It's just the person being just being.
Yeah, I just had to go to her page to know she's racist. I didn't even have to read what she said.
Yeah. I think what was very disappointing to me is that, you know what, I'm sitting there and read this, and for the fact that she teaches a class with over 70 or 90% black grade 2 students, learners.
Formative years. What are you teaching?
Formative
these
years.
kids?
So, what are you teaching these kids? And I'm just sitting here and I'm just, you know, I can just visualize. Is she trying to teach these kids that, you know what, Johannes, you need to become a taxi driver one day.
Yes.
That is the kind of job that you need to do. For instance.
For example.
What is she doing to inspire these kids? Because if she dehumanizes black people, you know, in the way that she's been doing. So I personally don't think there's anything good that that came out of what she was teaching, except for the academic lessons that she gave. But what kind of other lessons did she give these kids?
What is an assistant teacher? We didn't have that in school. I don't know
It's
what that is.
pura togarikana, pura fragile wat ken.
So sorry.
Private schools.
Asseblief
nee,
nie.
Julle tog goed.
Jy met jou coronavirus. Asseblief.
That's racist.
We don't.
Come on.
It's racist.
Assistant teacher is generally somebody when they're studying they have to do like you would do an internship.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. Or sometimes it's in instances where, for example, the teacher is pregnant and is getting, for example, to get ready to go on maternity leave. So they bring in somebody, an assistant teacher, to kind of take over the ropes at the time. So, but they come in a bit earlier to get the training until then the main teacher goes on whatever leave, and then the assistant teacher takes over. But, I mean. Yeah, I said the other conversation is opening is like you said, it is those in. She was an assistant teacher to 90% black learners who she completely disregards, or maybe not even them, their parents, and just black people generally.
Exactly. Yes.
So is it really fair to say that there wasn't some, even if it's just comments uttered, unsavory comments or racist comments uttered? I mean, kids in grade 2 are not going to pick it up. But how old are you at this? 7? You're 7 in grade 2?
7, yeah, I think.
You're not going to pick up
6,
racist comments. And unless you discuss them with your parents, who then can kind of make that conclusion, it's just normalized.
I would have loved to hear stuff say like, Tommy, you can be whatever you want to be.
I would like to talk to her.
Yeah, I would love to talk to her and hear what she has to say.
I don't care to.
Would she tell 90% of those learners, you can become anything that you want to become one day?
Do you expect to have an honest conversation with a racist?
I don't think that she would do that.
It may not be honest coming from her side, but
Yeah, she'll be
you'd
very
still be able to glean. I think the racist mind is it's like a mental illness, and it fascinates me. I want to probe. What is it about me that so irks you?
Yeah.
There was this one time, it was about 2-3 weeks ago, when I spoke to Dr. Quentin van Rooyen about a project that somebody brought to me, to obviously that he would like to present to Trusco. But this guy is a South African, and I had a conference call with him. So I explained the idea to Quentin, and Quentin was very excited about, no, Neville, great idea. Cool me, bro. Bring that goed to tafel toe. They say, Quentin, wait a minute. I think this guy didn't know that he was talking to a black guy on the other side of the line, because I was speaking in clear Afrikaans to this guy in South Africa.
And you do speak clear Afrikaans.
And I speak a clear Afrikaans. And this guy made some racist utterances
To you.
to me about...
Thinking you're white.
He thought I was white. So he made some utterances on this conference call about why he would rather bring the project to Namibia,
That
because
you did in South Africa.
those ones there don't understand the concept. So Quentin was just like, luister eens op my broer, laat hy ou.
My ears chip.
I can't say what Quentin uttered, but Quentin's face just... Ek sê, nee maar, miskien is dit never ek stel nie belang nie. You can keep it. We don't deal with racists.
We'll find another project.
We'll find another project.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Wow.
and this particular guy, he sent me a WhatsApp the other day, still thinking I'm white, because I gave him my number. He sends me the old Zuidwest lied. He WhatsApped the old Zuidwest lied to me.
But it's the fact that he's talking to you for the first time and he's so comfortable in his racism is why I know racism is very prevalent in our society. It's especially like when they're addressing black people, they're very obviously cognizant and conscious of it. Well, the smart ones or the seemingly smart ones. I don't think you can be racist and smart. That's just my feeling. But they try to be smart about it. But then when they're in their circles, you will
Like
be
somebody was saying, like,
surprised.
white people don't unlearn racism. They just learn how to behave
Mask it.
around other people. Yeah, they learn how to mask it, yeah.
For instance, this guy said something like, and this was just a mild part that he was saying. Nee, kyk, jy moet verstaan. Kyk, hierdie Bobbejane, en hier by ons hier so in Suid-Afrika. Hulle
Bobbejane.
Bobbejane. Verstaan jy? Hulle verstaan and that was putting it mildly. Hulle verstaan nie die konsep wat ek aan hulle probeer verduidelik nie. So dit is hoekom ons baie graag na Namibië ek bedoel na Namibië wil kom en die projek daarna toe vat. Verstaan jy?
Soet best.
So, and that was putting it mildly. I can't tell you some of the other stuff because I mean, I can't say this on air.
But you know,
I was just, yeah.
it's not really surprising
Idiot.
because South Africa, compared to Namibia, when it comes to race relations, we are light years ahead of them.
Yeah, I know. We're light years ahead of them.
We are light years ahead of them, so they're a bit regressive.
Maar nou ja. Okay, Maria is still now a little bit stunned. So, luister, Maria moet nou nie soos 'n Bobbejaan lyk nie, asseblief. Please, just calm down.
Bobbejane.
Bobbejaan.
Wow.
Kyk.
Okay, Maria.
No,
In 30 seconds,
Kyk.
in 30 seconds or less, let us know what you are thinking right now.
wow. You're not making this stuff up, right?
No, you can ask Quentin. I had the conversation with him. I had the conversation with Chris.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And Chris also felt like, you know what, let them just go to hell. We thought we're not. Ons telling hulle is 'n project belang nie because, and this guy starts asking me about, is there some way that I can organize citizenship for him here in Namibia? I say, I just thought by myself, I said, no, there's a process that you need to go through, but there's no way that I'm going to help a racist to become a Namibian.
You can come and discriminate on people.
So they can stay there. Blame my lekker daar in Boksburg. We don't need those kind here. It's fine. It's cool.
Kokomus.
Okay.
Luister.
Ja. Kom ons
Ja.
beweeg toch aan. Ek wil toch ons.
It's depressing.
Yes, it's been.
Yeah, it's very, yeah.
We'll tackle the race issue again next week.
Ek stel nie meer belang nie.
Until
George-
the next racist
Come
comes.
on.
George Floyd was buried last night or yesterday.
Yes,
It's
they make it
klaar.
South Africa.
Hello, listen, don't make that mistake. The racism issue is not about just George Floyd. George Floyd was the one that sparked this particular.
It's about all the other.
Yes.
Wait till another 3 years, another thing happens.
But then do we have to wait for 3 years? Do we have to wait for somebody to get killed by the police? Do we have to wait for something
You see it on
drastic?
camera.
Yeah, to start wanting change.
Yeah.
Dis hoekom Ilani so ons ook op ons ernstig vat. Ag man. Julle sal nou oor 2 weke weer stil wees en dan praat julle oor vislot. Let's talk about relationships. It's true. I think we're doing ourselves an injustice also.
So when it comes to these social issues, it gets to Maria.
No, it doesn't.
It gets to her because you're an activist, stuff like that. So when she hears stuff like that, and I was mildly graphic about this. I didn't even tell you the real story. And you look the way you look here. Ek vertel jou niks meer nie. Ja, go.
Ek wil weet.
Gaan speel
Sommige
ver.
van my sê, okay nee. Moet ek 'n paar comments lees?
Ja, lees gou
Or
'n
do you
paar
want
comments.
us-
No, lees gou 'n paar comments and then we get into our next topic.
You know, once we start reading the comments, they're going to lead us in
That's all right.
down a whole other rabbit hole.
Kom ons hoor.
Okay. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Ons begin met Joe, meneer Spence, Stephanus James, Ananias, Moro crew, Tate Q. It was right of you to mention that we are light years ahead of South Africa. I thank you. Janine Nina Nikanor, racism exists, it never died. Right? It's everyone in all countries. I have been alert about their behavior for a very long time. I hate racism so much. It's so rare to find a non-racial typical boer. All right, I have observed little kids as well as young as 2 years. Meneer Ryan Finis joining the stream. Josephson Nanyemba, the artist formerly known as Sharks. George was a porn star, man, Nani. Maybe the porn uncle used to was on camera. Wait, what?
Bly jy net stil. We're not asking for your comments and opinions here. Gaan jy net aan.
Look, we understand he may not have necessarily been leading the most righteous lifestyle, but
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with how
No,
and
true.
why he was killed.
Yes, and may I just add to that?
Yes.
A lot of people are using his rap shit. I know a lot of you are circulating that video by that Republican attention-seeking
Which one?
seeker.
What's her name? Owens.
Owens.
Karen. what?
Candace
Candace
Owens.
Oh,
Owens,
okay.
yeah.
Yes.
She's the absolute. Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
not going to go into Candace. A lot of people are using that, but the problem, and when you watch that video, and I understand, even if you share her opinions, the inevitable conclusion is that it doesn't matter what he did in the past. It doesn't matter. The point is he was unjustifiably killed.
Yes.
That's
And
it.
no, you could have been the worst person in
Exactly.
the world.
Yes.
And nobody deserves to die like that.
So, what I mean, since he was a porn star, we're gonna kneel on all
Yeah.
porn stars and kill and you know just
Yeah. What does it? What does it?
Yeah,
say?
what does that have to do with this?
It brings back, for example, if a woman is raped and said, "Oh yeah, but she used to be a pole dancer," like
Or she was drunk.
or she was drunk. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It really, in this case, it doesn't matter.
It's like I was saying the other day, guys. You know what? And I put it to one of my white friends, and I said to him, you know what? Bringing up this issue of Floyd George and talking about his criminal past it's like if a farm murder occurs, something that's close to your heart as a white man. Would it be right for me as a black person to say, yeah,
But
but
he
you
was
know,
racist.
he was anyway racist. He underpaid his workers
Yes.
for over 25
Yes.
years. You know what? He was in the
Exactly.
Swati
Yes,
F. He
yes.
was in Kufut.
And a lot of them, by the way,
and,
have
and,
been.
and they fought against
Yeah.
us, and he deserved to die. So
Yeah.
it was good that he was killed in a farm.
one less racist.
Yeah. So it's not right even for me to say
Yes,
something
of
like
course.
that. So
Yes.
to bring up the issue of this guy's criminal past. I mean, I even jokingly last night said it during George Floyd's funeral, because we watched the funeral, and all the pictures that they show of this guy, no, ek sit ook daar like, yeah, man, that nigga was a gangster. There are no socially acceptable pictures
Yeah.
of George Floyd.
But if you understand American culture,
Yeah. So this guy, all these pictures were like, you know,
yeah, the street, the hood.
yeah, it's just those pictures. I'm like, honey, mantione. Yeah. But okay, let's focus.
But you know, like you also need to understand that we look at some of these characters differently. Like stuff like you're saying, gangsters and stuff. Like in the hood, these gangsters were our big brothers, our uncles, our fathers, because most of these guys didn't have any other choices. And so where you would see somebody and think,
Systematic.
yeah, but this guy is a thug.
Yeah.
It's like that thug is putting food on my table every night. So you know, he still doesn't deserve to be killed like
Yeah.
that.
You need to understand systematic racism.
Exactly.
To
We don't.
understand why only black communities are in the hood.
Yes.
And why it's difficult to get out of the hood.
Yes.
And so for you to say, yeah, my SWAPO has been in power for 30 years. Well, the fact that we still can't get out of the hood shows just how deeply entrenched this systematic racism
Yes.
is.
Like I was seeing a court case in the States, right? White female police officer accidentally.
We're not gonna discuss anything else.
Listen, yes.
No,
Ons is-
wait.
ons is hierso.
No, it's almost
We
like,
love what we do now.
White
Let's continue.
female police officer accidentally walks into the wrong apartment
I saw that.
oh yes,
and
kills.
shoots and kills the guy who lives in the apartment, thinking he's an intruder in her house.
Yeah. She was sexting, by the way.
Yes, and you know, Ne, like it's a mistake. It can happen to anybody. Fine. The way the courtrooms were treating her with so much compassion.
Kid gloves, yeah.
Yes. Even the protesters outside were like, and you know, it's not about, we're not saying don't treat her like a human being, treat her like an animal. We're just saying treat everybody like a human being.
And by the way, that same story, if you look at her statement, this you could see there was a clear attempt to cover up,
Yes.
implying that the door was half open,
Yes.
that there's so much, and that's this. And just by the way, we're saying in the States because obviously here I don't necessarily think police are we're all black. They're not profiling us.
No, they are.
Well,
Like
here it's a classist issue.
Yes. White boys, go home. Niggas, come here.
Call me so.
Our police, it's more a classist thing. If you're poor, you're treated different from if you have money. So
Yeah.
it's not so much if you're black or white. It's more about your class standing in society.
I think one of the mistakes that she probably made in her trial was that when the prosecution asked her while she was on the stand, so as you entered the apartment and you saw the victim, as a police officer, why did you not retreat?
I'm in my house.
Okay. And so you wanted to engage the victim, and she said, yes, I wanted to engage him.
Yeah.
And that's why I pulled out my gun and I
She
fired.
shot like 3 times. I think,
yeah,
right?
three, 4 times. So.
Look, if she genuinely did think that she was in her house, I feel like, if I walk into my house and there's somebody in there, I'm not going to think, my first instinct is not going to be to retreat.
I don't. You
Especially
don't have to,
if
but
I'm
as a police
holding a
officer,
gun.
why are you trying to kill them?
In my house. What are you doing in my house?
Why are you? You're a police. You're a trained police officer.
You
listen,
you are trying to kill me for all I know. But my
this is what
my
I'm
haze
trying
is
to
supposed
say.
to be locked.
I think you're applying it to a principle of a normal person,
Yes.
right? So that has no training. When you have academy training,
Yeah.
police academy training, the idea is never, even an armed one, by the way, right? It's not the first response to kill. That's standard academy training. It's to what do you call them, to like weekend
Sort of disarm, I guess.
to
Harm.
disarm, yes,
that-
exactly. But anyway, this guy is in boxes in his house.
He was sitting eating
and
ice
even when
cream.
she was even when she was entering, she was still but he apparently had said something to her like a few times, like what are you doing? Like
What are you doing here?
what are you doing in my house?
He was sitting eating a bowl of ice cream.
Yes.
He was sitting there with an ice cream bowl.
Yes. And my haze. You're even eating my ice cream.
But that just shows you the mindset of a lot of like white people.
Yes.
And I've been in the States. I've been able to see it. I haven't been able to see, racial violence, but I'm saying how the perception of the African American to the white is obviously so ingrained that obviously if you walk into a house, even if a guy is eating ice cream, the mere fact that he's black.
He's a big black guy. Scary, big black, scary guy. Scary, big black guy. You remember?
Why did you put so much emphasis on big and black?
Because that's what they do. It's like a big black scary man. He's big and he's scary and he's threatening me and my dog.
I saw this guy on social media with a big black dildo.
They mixed up those pictures. Let me just give background. I see people are circulating this picture. That was from a different protest where they said, I don't think they wanted to have, I think condoms. Oh, no, they didn't want students to have something. I think it was condoms or something, and they were not allowed condoms, but they were not allowed sex toys, but they were allowed guns. Or they were allowed to carry guns at university. So they were protesting like, how can I carry a gun and not a dildo? But the pictures got confused. Now it looks like they were protesting the same
dildo
thing.
made me feel very inferior. Didn't like it.
Oh, it was
Okay,
black.
no, I'm gonna read comments now. Jeez. Jealous. It's anders. Ivo William. Is that show or SCHOUW? How do you spell that? How do you pronounce that?
It's like a SCO or show.
Yeah, okay. So I was close enough. Guys, if we keep feeding this wolf, it will keep growing. We need to work on ours and our children's futures. Understood? What is the future that we want them to have? And doesn't the work start with us? Anyway, Bernice Sleers Says, tag Liva Hiskia. Okay, yes, right. Crime statistics show that. Oh, that was probably a reply. I will probably get to the other one. Patrick Mentor, Neville, I think I saw you in Chivarongo. You in front of Tops, but realize now I didn't greet, but also I didn't recognize you with the beard, man. Sorry, me bra.
Aye,
Late
yeah.
name die wit barkies.
No, man. Yeah, I was there last week.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
It's Patrick, yeah. Julle
Yeah,
kan-
last week Tuesday.
Get a room.
Nou salut volgende keer, my bro. Hey, Ganji.
Denzel Spiegel, you and your clandestine trips around the country met Lazarus. Don't let me in the listeners also expose you guys. You guys talk too much about racism. Let's talk about tribalism. Let's talk about the Damara and Oshivambo people. Let's talk about the K word that Damaras are referred to. Morning, everyone.
You don't have to say K word.
What's
Kwangara, the term Kwangara itself in Oshivambo is actually not. It's in fact it's one of the totems, just to show you. But obviously, it was applied. It's like how a word is not wrong, like a bitch is a female dog, right? But
Yeah.
obviously, how it's applied,
Yes.
it becomes
It becomes derogatory.
Yeah, it becomes derogatory. So yeah, it's the same with Kwangara. So Kwangara, you don't have to censor it. Kwangara in the sense itself, like the word itself is not a bad word.
Yeah.
But obviously if you use it towards a person of
Weaponize
like sign
it.
or
If you
yes,
weaponize
then-
it.
Yes. Then
You Kwangara.
yeah. Then I think it is, I do feel it's hate speech.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of it?
Oh, it's
How
a
do you-
totem, but it's and I stand corrected if anybody please help me out.
Yeah.
It's a totem, but it was people that didn't save.
It was used to refer to hunter-gatherer community.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the hunter-gatherer community. So, and obviously hunter-gatherer is you.
Yeah, it's
you
like you
hunt and you
Yeah,
consume.
Yeah, you hunt, consume for today,
Yeah,
tomorrow solve
tomorrow
for
you
himself.
go hunt again.
So
if you
basically
need.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is how I understand the word.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's hunter gatherers, and for years that is how I understand it. So, and it's like you say, I don't know how. Maybe over the years it became a derogatory term. It's like the word, like the Ovahero, I'm called like Omudorotfa.
yes.
Do you know how that word came to existence? To
What
existence.
does it mean? Let's start there.
Overtua is
Strange people.
yes.
Omudo-
And we
why would you
we
call
referred a lot to the Namas. We referred to them as
Ovatakume.
Overtua.
Okay.
And then Omudorotwa is basically just a darker version of
Yeah.
Omudoro is like dark black,
Black.
and then Ovatwa is what we used to call the Namas,
This-
from my understanding.
Ivy was even explaining to me, for example, like light skin Herero, they have another.
Shibrona.
Yes, they have
Shirumbona.
a more beautiful, and I think dark skin have something more negative as well.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
the
no,
word.
But like those are not official words, as ma.
Yeah, that's strict, but I'm saying, but you normalized it, like it's nobody, because when she told me, I was like,
It's like yellow bone. Yellow bone is not really a word, but yellow bone is now part of our
Yeah,
vocabulary.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how we, it's one
yeah,
of those things.
Yeah, but I think with yours, it's like it's almost the impression of like more beautiful, like a light. I remember
Yeah.
having this conversation.
Oshirumbu is most what we
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a lani.
Yeah.
So Oshirumbona is like a clean lani.
No, but that's not
Half
the word
lani
she used. There was
ish.
another word
Yeah.
she used.
Yeah. So, and that is how I understand it, because apparently in history, when the Ovahereros encountered the Damara people for the first time, and this is what they asked themselves: now, who are these black people speaking a strange language that we can't understand? So omudorotfa, like you do say. So, and these words obviously became part of society for so many years, and if you see a Damara person, you say, "Mbaya mudorotfa ave." So, and that is just how it became.
but the words become weaponized. Initially, when the people are, it's something that they use to refer to a certain group of people, and not necessarily because you want to
It's like how
insult them.
Slay Queen was weaponized.
Yes,
Slay Queen.
but then it becomes weaponized. There's an interesting comment here from Clever Ya Dave. He says, I inboxed Maria on Twitter yesterday. The woman was too rude. Now, here's the funny thing. There are like maybe 27 people who came to like that comment. So Maria is a problem kind of
I'm
Twitter.
not rude. I think it's that kid.
That kid.
Which one? Is the one who said you want to smash? Or what did he say?
No, he didn't say.
He wants to smash.
This kid's
Yo!
like this dame, bro.
Let me be very clear. I'm not rude, but sometimes I will ignore you.
Yeah.
And I think
That
he's
is
rude.
rude,
I didn't.
actually.
I didn't.
Ignoring
respond.
me is very rude, Maria.
But I want to smash you.
No, he did. No, nobody says stuff like that in my
Oh,
DMs.
okay. Jay, Moenie begin stories begin, Jay.
I want Maria to start telling us what is in her DMs. I'm
Is it true that said, "How are you doing? Prachtig vrou materiaal." What do I respond to that?
No, you just say thank
No,
you.
he said, "Hi, Mary," and I said, "Hello, how may I help?" And then he said, "How are you doing? Prachtige vrou materiaal."
Yeah.
The conversation is not going anywhere after that.
Shucks, why are you fighting this morning? Relax. Just
How can we
Relax.
help you? Are you FNB now?
come on. How can I help you?
It's like Dabara people referring to Wambus like ngaben
Nah, baby, yeah.
ke. So I have no idea. I've asked many of my Damara friends, what does ngaben mean? You refer to Wambus as ngaben. No, ons ken die woord. We just grew up with the
Yes.
word. Ngaben ke man, is class. Ngaben.
This was Gweri.
Squarey.
What does Gweri mean?
Query. Ons ken nie
I
waarvan
don't
af.
even know what query means.
I know herpy comes from herero. I
Herro.
guess, Yes.
Herbies.
It's herero and beers
But yeah,
mixed.
but whoever,
Yeah.
whoever was talking about tribalism, yeah, you're very, very correct.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Carlos.
I think the one thing that we do need to learn is we need to learn to accept each other's differences.
Yes.
Like oftentimes you like I don't know, somehow people think by not acknowledging it is that's how you not be tribalist. I can't like for instance I can't refer to Mary as a Bambu, or I can't refer to Neville as Tamara, or you can't refer to me as a Herero. Like I have no problem with that whatsoever. Of course, if you are like we are saying, if you are weaponizing it,
If
you
you're
are
like
trying to
yellow bamboo.
yes,
Yeah.
it's like Chase must tomba and just a bamboo.
Yeah.
That is a completely different issue.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, me bamboo kid, that is something else.
Yeah,
But you see, guys, that is why I have no friends that are not culturally mixed. I
This one
can't.
culture is Lazarus
Oh,
mixed.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on, birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Did you
No,
guys?
but what culture is the Lazarus mixed with?
No, you see the fact that Lazarus is from Grootfontein.
alright.
Lazarus, as much as he's Wambu, okay, he's got a strong
Herero.
because he grew up or he went to school in Swakopmund. So there he had a lot of colored friends and Damara friends. And so he can mix between different tribal groups.
You also must.
Me too. You understand? That is why it's always been difficult for people to actually classify me. What are you? Are you Herero? Are you Damara? Or are you what?
And then as your person.
You understand? Plus I'm a
But say
Bason.
Kalat.
Or as Kalat or what? And that is I like that element. And all my friends or people that I hang with are like that.
Where did you go to school, by the way, Neville?
I went to school in Kommersdal, Yala Duplessis. That's why I went to school.
Jelle klaar
Deep
gemaakt.
colored
Huh?
influence.
Jelle klaar gemaakt.
I get by Augustinium klaargemaakt.
That's it.
Yeah, I matriculated at Augustinium. So, like I said, I grew up in a part of Karatura where I have to mix with Damara people, Nama people, Herero people, Wambu people. Wambu people came from police camp. That's just across Central Grootwinkels. So my Wambu element, how I relate to Wambu people, come from that side. I stay in Herero Lokasi, so that's easy. I go to the shop, there are Damaras and Namas, so I have to mix with them. You go to the soccer field, there are Tswanas there. So you pick up
No, but
everything from everyone.
as much as they did try to segregate, we did end up mixing a lot, even in
Exactly.
those neighborhoods. I mean, even Tamara Lokasi gaan kry is almal wat daar bly.
Yeah.
Well, Katutura is a home for all.
Yeah, it's a home for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's segmented. It's like
It's
Nama
just
hiso,
like-
Herero hiso,
I
and
understand, but I'm
Daihoki
saying
ama.
they didn't care too much with how we mix.
Yeah.
Their thing was
Just plain it, they can.
play, yeah. The colored can, like the,
Now I As a belief.
Just stay there. If you want to mix and breed amongst each other, don't worry. Fuck. I didn't finish my sentence.
And then told you there's something about Maria this week,
Yeah.
man.
And then you go to school in Komastown, which is colored.
Yes.
So it's this melting pot, or this? It's just this cultural.
But
pot
I
that
think
just-
that's why we have much better sort of relations with each other when it
Yeah.
comes to some of these things
Yeah.
than some of our
Yeah.
neighbors, where different tribes really don't get along. Okay.
But I have a problem with people like Neville that come and mix. Nah? Mix. But he only dates colored women.
Hey, Ganji Maria.
Hello, it's a preference,
I've
not a
dated-
prejudice.
How is that a preference? Make me understand. How is that a preference?
I've dated in my
Can you-
lifetime as var. I've dated women of all tribes.
But you said you told me you have a preference for colored women.
No, come on. At the end of the day, Maria, you have a preference for Angolan men.
Not necessarily.
Ah,
You have a preference for foreign men.
hello.
Yes, I have a preference for foreign men.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
what is
something
wrong with
not-
Namibian men? What is wrong with Namibian men?
Look, if Namibian men, like I need to be distinct. If you are, I have no problem with Namibian men that are exposed, that
To
are
what?
broadened, that have seen the world and have
Progressive.
that are progressive, that are progressive. Thank you for helping.
You
me.
sound like McHenry Vanani now. You try to be too diplomatic here.
No, yeah, I don't mind Namibian men that are progressive. I have dated Namibian men. I mean, we all know that. But yeah, but they have to be progressive. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
Okay, the Namibian... Wacht. So the Namibian men that you've dated range from Wambu, of course.
Yeah, one bamboo.
And that's
other
the end of
tribes?
the list.
Wacht. Nee.
One bamboo and slap.
And let me just say,
Say Wilmos.
I have hesitancy to repeat that mistake.
Did he break you? Come on, no more Namibian men from here
I
on.
think it's time to...
There are 10 minutes to go. You wanted to start this conversation. We'll finish it.
No, I know. It was about you and you didn't answer that question.
I can go.
What is the colored preference?
I can go. Okay. I've dated in my lifetime. I've dated Tamara, Nama, Herero. I had a Wambu chick.
You said you never dated bamboo.
No, I did.
Casual.
Standaard 9, standaard 10 goede.
Are we talking?
You were still a virgin in standard, man, so that's not really...
Nee, wacht, Jay.
Daai lokasie kinders begin vroeg.
No, you remember he told us he started at 19.
Oh ja, het moes ook so gesê.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing was happening there. It was just hankies.
Squeeze. So
People are taking
okay,
notes here.
Yeah, Pastor colored, of course. I ended up marrying a colored woman. Okay, because I married my wife because her personality suits what I like.
Actually,
So-
haven't dated much.
So,
Funny enough.
huh?
I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
Or like you
So-
didn't date.
Carlos net
It
terugkom.
wasn't a salad bowl, is what you're saying.
What is a salad bowl?
Everything, the different colors that or tribes that we talk about. So you had no salad bowl.
No. When you say dating, do you mean relationship or do you mean
Maak je saak nie.
relations? Relations or relationship?
Yes.
Both.
It's important to make a distinction.
Yes.
Actually.
Because when it comes to relations, I am a connoisseur of everything that this world has to offer.
Connoisseur.
But dating, my dating pool has not been that wide.
Okay, what was it?
Nama,
Krrr, wie jy vat lank.
Nama, colored,
Uh-huh.
Chimbundu.
Chimbundu.
I don't know. Angolan, that looks like Maria.
It's Chimbundu.
I don't know if they are Chimbundu.
Yes,
They call
Chimbundu.
themselves Portuguese. And
Chimbundu.
bamboo.
And Wambu. And
Yes.
Wambu.
Yes.
Okay, so to come back to Maria, since you're putting on your earphones again. So, where did we leave you? With
No,
Wambu?
I think
One bamboo and that's it.
Well, if you guys know me, I've dated the only I've never dated a colored.
Okay.
For whatever reason, we
Discrimineer jy. Wat
No,
is jou
I know we
story?
don't. I haven't met one I connect with.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, because my dating pool is not so much on your skin tone or
Yeah.
your tribal. For me, it's a connection element. Yeah. So
Energy.
But
It's
this,
the energy.
those things can happen. Like I remember when I was at college, right?
Kobus, kan jy net bietjie wag?
En then Mary has a story gaan
and it's really that
Hey, Salmi.
Mary has
I
only
was
dated
actually
one
that.
Namibian guy.
No,
It's klaar.
we want to know. Okay, have you only dated Oshiwambo men in Namibia?
No. My in high school, my first boyfriend was actually a Damara.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah. You guys will hear Les. He wasn't a boyfriend, but he's somebody I dated briefly. Also in high school, he's a Vambu. Yeah.
But like
But relationship-wise, yes, only one.
that's also what I was thinking.
No
Like,
heroes.
relationship wise.
That wasn't a relationship. Dating. That's what I'm saying. You need to make a distinction. I've dated. I go on dates with people. I talk to different whoever I connect. But a relationship, like on the Sam. No,
Turipamwe.
yeah,
Yes,
no,
it's
I've never
anders,
been in a relationship with a hetero.
So you're just a tribalist. You just want Vambus.
No, but even the hetero guy I was talking to, it just didn't connect.
Machinjo.
And it's not because, yeah, maybe, and I don't even want to say it's because he's hetero. Like that's besides the point. It just didn't. It
Just didn't work.
Yeah, like when you're in your talking phase and you're getting to know each other, it just doesn't click.
ne?
You know?
Okay.
Some of these things is like also the circles you hang in.
Yeah,
Understand you?
exposure.
Yeah, like what I was trying to say when I was in college, right? My mom used to be on my behind all the time. It's like, wanneer bring jy hetero meisiekind huis toe?
Ja,
Elke keer as jy hier kom met jou vriendin of wat ook al,
batterie.
moet ons bly die Afrikaans beginne praat of ander tale in die huis.
Ja.
I'm like,
Ons is moeg.
it's not that I don't like hetero women. It's just the circles I hang in, they're never there. So
Yeah.
the people I keep
Yeah.
bumping into are other tribes.
Ja.
As that hetero cherry dasos, I'm not gonna overlook just because she's hetero. That's
Yeah.
not the point.
And
yeah.
I for sure have never said ek sal nooit a hetero of a damara of a Vambu date. I've never said that. I'm really. It's like you said. What is it? You're a connoisseur.
Yes, I'm a connoisseur.
when it's dating, because you need to make a dating is very different from a relationship. Dating can mean nothing and can mean something, you know. But I don't discriminate on those lines. But I do connect with who I connect with.
So maybe just in conclusion on that guy's question, you know what? We discussed tribe and we discussed tribe in a very comfortable way. And this is probably how we relate to tribe, to our different tribes in Namibia.
Yeah.
We have our differences, but and I for one, I do respect all different tribes in Namibia because I'm connected. They make me who I am. So there's no way that I can be the person I am today if I can't relate to you, Maria, as Oshiwambo, or to you.
Oh, yes, I've also
Cubase.
never dated Afrikaner. That's probably never going to happen.
Okay.
Have you?
Afrikaans.
Have you ever dated Afrikaans?
Okay, this connoisseur that he's talking about.
Have you ever dated Afrikaans? Because Afrikaans kind of prefer their community
like
as well.
Nee, daar
Afrikaner.
was al they are liberal
There was one
Afrikaners.
hitting on me not too long ago. I
Like
thought I was
in-
going to
in-
get the
Hi
land
Maria,
back.
ek wil jou spyt.
I'm telling you, in Okanya, I don't even know
No,
where
he
the
said,
Afrikaners
do you
stay.
want to go for coffee, spelled Koffie?
Ai.
In Afrikaans geskryf, ja.
Afrikaans Engels.
Yes.
Maria, ons wil braai.
Kan ons bietjie gaan kuier.
ek wil jou braai.
Hallo, Estomie, where are you getting that information? I want to know. Who's feeding information into your ear?
Ongwe.
I know it's none of your business.
Yes.
Josephson is saying, I dated a lot of Bambus and one Kwambi. See, it's such tribalist remarks that we all know. Okay, guys, let's get out of here.
Ons gaan nie nou.
Kom ons chip away.
I dated many Bambus and one Kwambi. Come on, we got 10 more minutes to go. Let's go.
Nee, kom ons lyn.
I think somebody
Lees die comments
read the
because we
comments.
did not read comments this whole time.
Okay, Charmaine Glenn. Back to square one. People talking about dating in high school. I was really very boring.
Wie is dit?
Charmaine.
Charmaine, wat is jou story?
Were you boring in high school? Did you become unboring after high school at least? At the very least. Nchindo Wesley Mwilima. So, when will this be a main topic? Tribalism. Neville, especially you.
What?
The mixed culture part. When will this be the main topic? Tribalism in
Yeah,
this
we have to
country.
dedicate a whole show for it.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want to be said about tribalism
Yeah.
that has not already been said on this show?
Yeah, please say it. And then we debate it.
Anywho, Maria, sê net colours het die geld soos die foreigners nie. Yikes! Ooh, you
Maria.
guys wanted me to read comments. Nchindo Wesley Mulima.
Lelike maniere, Maria.
So when will this be? Yeah, like that's the main.
Wie is hy? Wie daai comment?
It's Johan van Wyk.
Ja, so van Wyk.
Yes.
Maria van Wyk.
Johan VW.
Maria, your surname would sound, yeah. Maria van Wyk. Yeah.
That might as well be colored, right?
People think you are colored when they see
So
you on
be
the
so.
show anyway. So.
So be
So
so.
they realize I can't speak
Until you
Afrikaans.
open your mouth and speak Afrikaans, they're like, oh, yeah.
Vanaf kom die ene.
They show what I'm in town and the Texas
As a daki.
the Texas are screaming commas dal. So.
Yeah.
What's that? Makwa van Makwa. So, Maria, you finished all the Namibian tribes? You dabbled everywhere? Cubase, you dated whites
No,
too.
why you put it like that?
Norwegian. Okay, it's a good thing you guys didn't hear that. Let's move on. Johanna Tegi Kashikuka. I don't even know why I read the name because the comment just says very. Maria was heartbroken by a Wambu guy.
That's it.
Not even.
That's it.
Not even.
Daar kom die waarheid uit.
It's not even. It's just. I think it's realizing that.
Oh, now I get what the very
Yeah.
was.
Not even. I mean, anybody can hurt you. I guess it's just. It's, guys, it's a preference and who you connect with.
Yeah, no.
And if you look at like your dating history and you find who you mostly connected. For me, I found that I mostly connected with foreigners. It's just the truth of the matter.
They are less misogynistic.
They're less misogynist. They hate me less than Namibian men don't like me. You guys
Namibian men
they
don't like
me.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I probably represent everything they despise.
Namibian men don't like feminists.
There you go. There you go.
It's true. Like if you see a girl, a friend at your brass like this day, I was like, nee, they is a feminist. Like,
But it doesn't
oh,
stop
lost
them from. That's the problem I have. They don't like feminists, but
So
it doesn't
challenge.
It doesn't
Yes.
stop them from entering your DMs, and it's just like you know you don't like who I am and what I stand for.
Nee, maar ons wil net
Maar jy sal nie pastor nie. I'm a very. That's why this guy thinks I'm rude.
ons
It's-
wil net
Well, let me give you guys advice, right? You're not gonna win or you're not gonna get anywhere with most feminist women in her DMs. Maybe you will stand a chance maybe
If you
in
come
person.
correct.
In person, maybe you stand a better chance.
Eindelijk nie.
Maar in die DM's,
Yeah, really. No.
jy word in dieselfde kam gevang as al die mense wat sê jy's 'n ouderlike pragtige vrou materiaal en
Ja.
can I smash en al die goede julle is almal saam.
can I smash. Gaan smash. I think I saw a statement, I think last week, a reply from a woman. It's like this guy was in her DMs and she posted this thing, her response, what she said. I think he said something like, can I smash? Gaan smash your ma.
Ja,
Yo,
That's the protocol.
yo.
Liva Hiskia. What? Never was
Jealous.
just a player.
Julle sal oorkom. Hey, Ganji, wie is
En,
dit?
en Joanna reply nog very.
Wie is dit?
Alle ken jou. Tura Times. Bradley Kubi said, speaking of Tura Times, Tura Times has it that on the side of tribalism, since there was Oshiwambo president and now Achaba, Hereros want Venani to get a term also. But should that really be a thing, guys? Venani's party will have to win first.
Yeah.
Unless he decides to abandon the party.
And join Swabo.
No, but that is also implying that Swapo is the only one that can win.
Yeah.
We don't want to say that.
Currently
out loud.
it is.
Hey. Honorable Speaker, withdraw that statement. Withdraw.
I would draw.
Kama, I redraw it. So I and Uncle went to the same school, Ella Duplessis, and Gusi High School. What is Gusi?
Zeker Augustinium.
Oh, Gusi.
Is that like a nickname?
I don't know.
With Mr. January.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah. Nee man, kom ons gaan man.
Ja, kom ons gaan.
As jy nou moeg. Are you scared we're asking you more Wambo questions, Maria?
No, I'm an open book.
Are you ready to talk about that relationship? Can we probe you a bit?
No, flip no.
How-
Why do my and somebody
How
said it in the
progressive
comments?
was he?
Not at all.
Is
It's
it?
just not progressive at
See,
all.
you're ready to
like
talk
on,
about
on
it.
a tradition. No, I'm not. But somebody made a very important comment yesterday. He said, "You guys are always probing Maria, but you guys, you giving Neville kid, you're handling him with kid gloves.
Kids gloves.
When it comes to Amo Shiuka,
Listen,
Because we don't
I'm-
know the story. Neville knows the story.
I'm
Yes,
not
but-
the public relations officer of Amoshiuka.
nobody else here has discussed the relationships more than because I'm an open. I really don't care.
Yeah, me too. I'm very, very.
But
I'm not open
you guys,
at all.
yes, you guys don't do it. I don't like this unfair balance that's happening.
Hallo, Maria, asseblief.
My business is my business.
When it comes to me about relationships, I also speak openly about.
You only talk about your wife. We wanna hear about the side chicks.
Wat se side chicks? Ek het opgehou.
Oh, who's that girl that sent us a picture of you and her at the hotel in Swakop?
I've sacked. No, my wife has that picture.
Come on, my wife has that picture. Hey, my wife has that picture.
She has that picture. I showed her that picture.
Let me cover my tracks.
Ja,
Weer.
dat vinnig gepraat.
Kom ons gaan dit sê.
Luister, one question that I need to ask both of you. In your dating life, is there one guy or chick that you tell you say, oh, what was I thinking? Disgusting.
Again,
I can't again.
dating.
Yes, you need to make clear.
Yes.
Okay, smash.
Oh, there are a lot of nights I wish I could
No,
forget.
for me not. No.
No, Maria, you are well behaved. We wouldn't expect you to have nights you wish you could forget.
Yeah, no. I've had all. Yeah.
I'm sure I am one of those people that many also wish that it's like, ooh, yeah, thank you, base. Okay, can you so let me just keep my mouth shut.
I will never forget. Way back in high school, then my friends would like it. Neville, J Slat Dasso. I denied it, Maria. I denied it. Say, my Neville, you left the club at the same time that we did not see her anymore. Rumor is that you guys left the club together. Ek sê, see Varni. I don't know that story. I deny that story until today, but it's the most disgusting thing that I've done, Maria. And-
You're ashamed of yourself.
but I went back.
You still went back.
I went. Goed is na gewees. She's just very ugly, man. It's baie nga. So,
That's body shaming.
hey, sorry, I didn't say ugly. What, where, how, who, what. Okay, but say was na. Maar, so I just.
So the performance was good. It's just the aesthetics.
Are you guys seriously having this conversation?
We're having this discussion. And like you do say, I believe that I've been a major disappointment with some girls or some women out there. Sê jar, kama Neville Passon. Elotse. Kama celebrity.
Nooit weer.
Nooit weer nie.
I will be honest, I've never had a nooit weer. I've never had a.
So it's normal. It's give and take.
For guys, I guess.
Yeah, it's give and take. So on that note.
Okay, kom ons gaan. I can't wait to see the comments on my wall. It's like, yeah, jy mos baie praat. Next time I will comment. Ay, sorry. Oh.
Leave those things. Leave those.
Alright, guys, enjoy the rest of the Wednesday. And don't forget, 12 o'clock, you can catch the hour with Hannes Kaufman and Tate Nawanes on Informanté Radio. Also streaming live on Facebook, right?
You guys are sick.
As Jay, never Jay's a problem can. Alright, we're out of here. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the day.